Football is back, ladies and gentlemen, which now means it's time to get your team's football shirt. But I'm not trying to pay £120 for a football shirt. I'm just saying. But I have found the solution for myself and for you, the lovely audience of the Don Husam channel, with your own coupon promo code. And this is the solution, ladies and gentlemen. All you've got to do is just go to okjersey.com. As you guys can see, all the options are there. Of course, I'm a Liverpool fan, you guys already know. And then this is the shirt. Look how amazing it looks. I'm just gonna go pick my size, and then after that I'm gonna choose the Premier League patch. And listen, I'm too old to be putting any player names on the back, so I'm just gonna get it as it is. I'm gonna click add to cart, view cart, and this is the same thing that you guys do on any website. You proceed to checkout, you fill in all your information, and then after that, coupon code Husam. When you click this coupon code, you get a 8% discount. Enjoy shopping, guys. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another stream, Habibis. This stream is just going to be myself speaking to you guys. We're going to have a great conversation today. We're going to have a great stream. And I haven't really done a solo stream in a really long time. So I figured out why not? Why not just do a stream where I'm sat here talking to the people, where I'm sat here talking to the audience, where I'm sat here just speaking to you guys, because I think it's very important to just sometimes just address the community, address the people, just me, you get me, speaking to the audience, to the people. I think this is a very important part of what we do as content creators. So you get me? So yeah, big up to all of you guys. And look, this is a very important stream in my opinion. I kind of low-key touched on this during the City Watch Along, but I'm going to unpack a couple of statements, going to unpack a couple of things. And yeah, big up to all of you guys locked in. There's already 100 people in here. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Every single one of you, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And across this video, please keep getting involved. Keep letting me know your opinions and ask me questions. Get stuck in. Solo streams are probably the one stream where I can interact with the chat the most, and I haven't done one in a really long time. You know, we did a lot of solo streams during the summer, during the transfer window, stuff like this, and we have a lot of fun doing these. So yeah, big up to all of you guys. Please like the video, please subscribe, and do check out OK Jersey. Use code Husam for 8% off. Big up. A lot of people have actually got back to me from the ones that got their own shirts, and they told me that, you know, they really like it. So yeah, just go one size up. Probably to make your life a bit easier, just don't get any names on the back or any patches. Just get a shirt like this. Just regular shirt, no patch, nothing. Just go one size up. Anywho, people, we're here. You get me? Liverpool Football Club. LFC, baby. You know, won back-to-back games for the first time since the start of the season. And my question is, and this is a question I want to present to all of you guys in the chat as well, because I want to hear all your opinions as well. Are Liverpool fans online too negative? That's the question of the day. That's the question that I want to get you guys' answer to. And big up to one of my moderators. She reached out to me. She's like, Husam, I watched what you said during the City Dortmund watch along, and I actually went into LFC YouTube today, and I was on my discovery phase, and I was trying to discover, and I'm like, you know what, Husam was cooking. This is gonna turn you know, real bad real soon unless results pick up. And you know, I look at this whole situation. I'm like, I understand criticism. I think criticism is very good. I think criticism is something that everyone needs, to be honest with you. Criticism is something that's important. I think we should always criticize the manager. We should always criticize the players. There is no one immune to criticism. And I think this is the first thing that's important to acknowledge. You can't just not criticize people, because that's kind of what the top Reds did to me 3 years ago. And I refuse to do that to like up-and-coming content creators, you know, Liverpool content creators who are trying to, you get me, build their channels, who are trying to get somewhere, who are trying to do this full-time. And good luck to everyone. I'm not, you know, gatekeeping Liverpool YouTube. I think everyone should be able to stream and do whatever they want. and everyone's entitled to their opinion. I just don't want us to go as a fan base down a really dark path where it becomes sort of a contest. Who gets the more stuff right? Who's the guy that can come on YouTube and say, "Oh my God, I told you about this manager. I told you that I was right about Arne Slot." And the biggest example for me is I'm looking forward to get the game this Sunday away at the Etihad. Guaranteed, if we lose that game, which is a very possible scenario, by the way, City away from home is not a guaranteed win for Liverpool Football Club. We could easily lose that game. And to be honest with you, going away to the Etihad, just like City coming to Anfield, just like Liverpool coming to the Emirates, just like Arsenal coming to Anfield, it's not expected for Liverpool to go away to the Etihad and win. If we lose that game even like 1-0 and we have a great performance, if you would like, but maybe Haaland scores a goal because he's like a goal-scoring robot machine, we get this whole thing like, I told you about Arne Slot. I told you about Arne Slot. I told you about this guy. This manager is this manager is that. And it kind of reminds me of the Man United fans, the Arsenal fans a little bit with the whole Arteta out versus Arteta thing. Arteta out, Arteta in. No, when will this manager win trophies? When will this manager do this? When will managers do that? Actually, Andrew, we don't need to win versus Manchester City. I think this is an agenda-driven comment. And I'll tell you why. Since football started, the rule has always been beat your title rivals at home and draw away from home. This has been the rule of title races from the beginning of time. When you say we have to win at the Etihad, do we actually have to win away at the Etihad? Do we actually have to win away at the Etihad? I disagree with anyone saying that we have to win. I think draw is a good result for Liverpool Football Club. I actually think draw is a good result because we have to beat. When you say have to win, I look at Liverpool versus Man City at Anfield. I think Liverpool versus Man City at Anfield is a must-win game. I'm sorry, I don't think Liverpool versus Manchester City at the Etihad is a must-win game. I can't, because that's actually disrespectful to Man City and everything they've been doing this season. I can't go away into the home of Pep Guardiola and go like, yeah, we have to win. Like, I get that we've dropped points and that should change and we need to pick up results and we need to win games. But this isn't the game that I look at and go like, yeah, we have to win. I'm sorry, I just can't do that. And even with the run of bad results taken into account, going away to Man City and winning is no easy feat. Like, I'll take a draw right now. I think draw is a good result. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting a draw away at the Etihad. Guys, Arsenal didn't even go away to the Etihad and win. Arsenal was better than us right now. They didn't go away to the Etihad and win. They drew their last season. We won at the Etihad last season, so I understand maybe that's where the expectations is coming from. But at the end of the day, if the game ends 1-1 on Sunday, I won't be losing my mind. I think it's a good result for us. It's actually a bad result for Man City because City has to come to Anfield. And on top of all this, I actually back my club. I actually think we're going to win this Sunday. I fully believe that we're going to win this Sunday. I think Arne Slot is going to run back the same lineup. That we played against Real Madrid. I actually think he's going to run it back. Box midfield. But he might drop Ekitike. I think he'll start with Gakpo and Salah up top together. And he'll probably play Wirtz on that like inverted left wing thing. And that's probably what I see happening, to be honest with you guys. That's legitimately what I see happening. I think it's very important to look at things in perspective. And chat, here's my thing. I can't believe that I'm becoming the positive guy on Liverpool YouTube. I actually legitimately can't believe it. I can't believe that Don Husam, after everything we've been through together, from the This Is Football era, the FSG out era, the flying the plane over Anfield. You get me, all the protests online, everything that we've said, FSG out trending. We have to spend money, get them out, blah, blah, blah. All the way here. And all of a sudden, I'm the positive guy. But I'll tell you why I'm the positive guy. There's a reason for it. You know, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I believed that we had pound for pound the best manager in the world in Jurgen Klopp. I think Jurgen, pound for pound, best manager in the world. He could do more with less. He improved so many average players. He made so many average players better. He made so many just, players that maybe weren't respected, players that weren't adored by the general football community. He made them into something. The reason why I was frustrated is I don't think Klopp ever received the backing. I don't think Klopp was backed properly, to be honest with you. Other than like that Van Dijk, Coutinho, like 6 months to a year, year and a half, whatever it is you want to call it. Other than that period, I don't think Jurgen Klopp was backed properly. And that's the reason why I was quote unquote negative. Because I actually think that there was reason to be negative at the time, which is we have a great manager, we have a great team, we're not spending money. We want to win trophies. The only way we can win trophies is by spending money. The only way we can dominate the league is by spending money. The only way we can get better is by improving our squad depth, blah, blah, blah. I remember all the conversations. I haven't forgotten. So there was a reason for us to be negative. I look at our current situation right now, and yes, we lost 5 games. This is true. We lost 5 games. 4 Premier League games, 1 Champions League game. Galatasaray. We lost a game, 6 and 7, the Crystal Palace Carabao Cup game. Obviously, losing 6 games out of 7 for a club of Liverpool standard shouldn't be acceptable. I think we can all agree on this. But at the same time, I look at this manager and I go like, this is the same guy that did so many tactical adjustments last year. Let's not forget, chat, this is the same guy that last season box midfield away at the Etihad. Luis Diaz, false 9 against Leverkusen. He did so much things last season that I considered amazing, which is why I said, in order for me to be like this whole slot out thing, I need to be able to have a feeling. And someone in the chat might go like, yeah, but Husam, feeling is not an objective thing. Here's why I actually think it is objective. Because if I ever felt like slot can't take us forward anymore, that's when I will turn. That's when I would go like, okay, Arnie, I think it's time to go. But I really don't feel this way with Arnie Slot. I legitimately do not feel this way with Arnie Slot. I actually think Arne Slot this season has probably caused his own downfall, because Arne Slot was the one that's responsible for the wrong decisions. He was the one that's responsible for the wrong things that happened on the pitch. He was the one that's responsible for all the BS that he did out there. Like, he's the one responsible. But in the meantime, he fixed it. Let's deep this, yeah? Deep this. I'm Slot out. Arne Slot is to blame for this bad run. He's got to fix up. If we don't fix up soon, this will happen and that will happen. Okay, Arne Slot fixes up against Aston Villa. The reason why we beat Aston Villa is because Unai Emery played into our hands. Mike, what are you saying? The reason why we beat Real Madrid is because they did this and they did that. Maybe the only reason why the scoreline was 1-0 against Real Madrid is because Courtois has a hidden agenda against Liverpool. We should have beaten Real Madrid by like 7 goals, bro. Like, you see how many saves he had? Name a Mamardashvili save. Yalla, I'll wait for you, chat. Go ahead. The floor is yours, chat. Name one Mamardashvili save. I want to know, where is the Mamardashvili save? I don't even recall the Mamardashvili save to begin with. Guys, we conceded 1 big chance. one big chance against Real Madrid. Actually, if you want to look at this statistically, we can actually give you the stats of like these last fixtures, these last games, and everything. So people don't go like, "Oh my god, you're waffling," and blah blah blah. For me, we need to win to get back to the title race because we did this to ourselves by losing a lot of games. I understand that, Abdulaziz. I understand that. What you're saying is not inaccurate. What you're saying is not false. What you're saying is not a lie. However, a draw away at the Etihad is not a bad result. A draw away at the Etihad is not a bad result. And I don't think any result changes that, my brother. I understand you're disappointed. I understand you're annoyed. I understand you feel really let down by this team. And I think this is a very objective opinion to have because they have let us down. Because they have annoyed the F out of us. So, like, obviously, you're going to be irritated. You're going to be annoyed. You're going to have this feeling inside you like, why the hell is this happening? But a draw away at the Etihad, I'm sorry, I'm taking that all day. Like, how are we changing the narrative to a draw away at the Etihad is somehow like some bad thing? I really don't understand. I really don't understand. And the reason why I say like people is just changing the narrative is the following. Look, against Aston Villa, we conceded 0 big chances. Against Real Madrid, we conceded 1 big chance. Let me give you the statistics from our loss. Crystal Palace, we conceded 7 big chances. Crystal Palace at Anfield, 3 big chances. Brentford, 7 big chances. Manchester United, 5 big chances. Chelsea, 2 big chances. Galatasaray, 3 big chances. We conceded 1 big chance against both Aston Villa and Real Madrid put together. So no one can sit here and convince me that it wasn't a tactical change and both teams just played into our hands. I think that's actually slightly disingenuous to say. I think it's disingenuous because it removes all credit that Arne Slot deserves. Arne Slot deserves the credit for changing things around. I mean, I wish I could like find a way to just like download the whole game and play some clips for you guys. But I'm sure you guys noticed against Aston Villa, against Real Madrid. Thank you so much, Abdulaziz. I appreciate you. Big up to you for sending in the first super chat to the stream. Guys, please hit the like button and subscribe. We've got 200 people in here. I appreciate you guys. So please hit the like button and subscribe right now. It helps the channel grow. So I need you guys' help, and you can only get there with you guys. So please like and subscribe now. Let's get the likes up. Let's try to get 200 likes ASAP. Anyway, as I was saying, the reason why I think it's disingenuous is the following. You watch that game and you can clearly see either Gravenberch or McAllister just standing / defending in front of the back four. So when people say like Aston Villa played into our hands, I actually disagree. I don't think Aston Villa played into our hands. I think we just dominated them. And by the way, I don't know if you guys noticed, but against Aston Villa and against Real Madrid both, our press was amazing. We pressed so much better than what we usually do. Like all this BS pressing that we've had against Brentford and Palace and blah, 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 we pressed 100 times better against Real Madrid and Aston Villa. And as a matter of fact, I don't think anyone can deny it. Our press was incredible against Real Madrid. It really was. Even Mo pressing out from the front. You know, we won the ball in dangerous areas countless times. Maybe if one guy makes a right pass or the other guy makes the finish or blah, 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 this game could have been way more destructive to Real Madrid, but we absolutely dominated them. And by the way, just so you guys know, because, you know, we were talking about stats earlier on and blah, blah, blah. And like I said, it's very important to acknowledge the stats. Guys, Real Madrid had 0.45 XG. Aston Villa had 0.41 XG. We have conceded 0.9 XG in both games put together. Chelsea, 1 XG. Man United, 1.34 XG. Brentford, 2.75 XG. Crystal Palace, 1.62 XG. The other Crystal Palace game, 2.92 XG. All of these are the XGs conceded in the games that we lost. So no one can sit up here and go like, oh yeah, it's just look at the City fan. See, both teams had 0 strikers. Guys, everyone clap for Fraser in the chat. Apparently, Kylian Mbappe is not a striker. Kylian Mbappe is not a striker, chat. Yeah, he's a left winger. He's been playing striker all season. Do you even watch? Do you even watch Real Madrid? He's literally been playing striker all season for them. So don't sit up here and tell me, oh my God, Real Madrid don't have a striker. That's just total bullshit. That's just total bullshit, and you know it deep down. And you know it deep down. So you can't just sit up here and say stuff like this. And also, Aston Villa played with Ollie Watkins. What do you mean 0 striker? What do you mean 0 striker? And they played with Guessand as well. I just checked. Guessand is actually someone that we were looking at for the, Tom Little wanted as a striker backup. He plays right wing. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So we've faced 2 strikers 2 games in a row. You can't say there was no striker. There was a striker. But we didn't allow them to create chances. And that's the important bit for me. I think the thing that Liverpool need now the most is some defensive solidity. Liverpool now need to be able to be defensively solid. Liverpool now need to be able to create a system and a style where we are very solid defensively, because I think that's the biggest issue. And I think football conversations in the Liverpool sphere have sort of become like Arsenalized or Man United-sized, you get me, or whatever word you want to create. Like, everyone is just low-key blaming every player that they dislike. It's just the truth. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. There's a reason why I didn't go as harsh on Mo as many people. You want to know why? Because I knew people wouldn't keep the same energy. Why is it that after the Chelsea game, you saw people go like, Salah, it's time to go. We have to sell Salah. Why did no one say that about Van Dijk after Brentford? Sometimes I like to ask the hard-hitting questions, which are very difficult to answer. But why did no one say that about Van Dijk after Brentford? Salah was bad against Chelsea. We all agreed. I actually gave him a 0 in the player ratings. But why aren't people coming out and saying sell Virgil after Brentford? Because people have their agendas. People have the people that they dislike. People have the players that they don't like. People have the players that they just want to blame for everything. We lost against Brentford 3-2. We lost against Brentford 3-2. We conceded 7 big chances, 2.75 XG, and the fans decided to blame the right winger. I just need a logical explanation as to why this happened. I just want someone to logically come out and tell me why, after conceding 7 big chances against Brentford and 2.75 XG, we come out of that game and we blame the right winger. Salah doesn't defend. He's never defended for 7 years. What's new? Oh, look, he's here. No, we are not negative. We knew he would change for both these games. But you didn't. You said, it's going to be the same shit, but we're going to win. That's what you said. But we will see the same against Forest, Leeds, Sunderland, West Ham. 2 things. First of all, he did change, but you didn't expect it to change. You said we're going to play the same way, but win. We didn't. Gravenberch and McAllister both were occupying more defensive positions, and we played a lot more intelligent football against Aston Villa and against Real Madrid, number 1. Number 2, why are you saying it matter-of-factly that we're going to see the same against Forest, Leeds, Sunderland, and West Ham? Why? Why are you saying it matter-of-factly? What if Arne Slot has actually learned from this run? What if he has? You're saying it in a way as if you're like making a claim that you're so sure that Slot is just going to go back. But based on what? Based on what? I don't think you can matter-of-factly make that claim, Mike. After the game, you might come back and go like, see, I told you he's not going to change stuff around and we just lost to Forest 1-0. But as a matter of fact, we don't know that right now. Yeah, but we had to impose ourselves on Aston Villa. Once again, that's why the logic is not logicking. We had to impose ourselves against Aston Villa. And you cannot say Aston Villa played into our hands because we forced them to do what they did. We forced them to make all those mistakes with our press, with the way that we set up, with the way that we put players out there on the pitch, with the way that we organized our team, with the fact that Gravenberch and McAllister played a lot deeper. I can't believe that we said we're going to have 3 difficult games. We've won the first 2, and people are still like just finding a way to basically just slander the manager / the team. I just don't get it. I really don't. You're on late. What do you mean I'm on late? You said 12 p.m. tomorrow. Bring Mike on. If he wants to come on, he can message me. I'll send him the link. I don't care. You want to come on, Mike? Message me. I don't know if you want to come on or not. Bro, what is this guy is talking about? Yo, Martin, you said 12 p.m. tomorrow. You're on late. You fucking fraud. You set it up for 12. You fraud. You have American waffle. Up to you, Habib. If you don't want to come on, like I said, I'm not gonna force you to come on. If you want to come on, I can send you the link if you want to talk for a bit. You can give 15 minutes. But, bro, why are you giving confusing answers? So you want the link or no? You want the link. Guys, 100 likes and we add Mike. Yalla, let's go. Big up to Abdulaziz for the super chat of the day. Yalla, Mike. All of a sudden, you want to go on time to American Waffle? Fraud. Here, we're going to bring Mike on. Make sure guys are liking and subscribing. Let's hear from Mike. I'm sorry, Jenny. You wanted a mic-free day, but yeah. You wanted a mic-free day, but that's unfortunately not happening for you, Jenny. Apologize. Apologies. Anyway. Hello, Mike.
Don't bring up Jenny, all right? Jenny's been in my chat. So I don't want to hear anything about Jenny hating me.
Anyway. Hi, Mike.
I missed a lot of the context. I missed a lot of the context beforehand. But when I joined, you were talking about, well, I guess I just saw the title. Are we negative? And I just don't agree. I don't understand how anyone expects people to change their energy after 180 minutes of football. I think if you look at it, anyone who had some sort of articulable basis to their displeasure with Arne Slot wasn't looking at just the losses. They were looking at the 7 wins as well. So they were looking at the whole season. Some of us were looking at the back half of last season to pile on to that. In Arne Slot's own words, he talked about how he changes his philosophies and plays ways that he doesn't personally like in order to match certain games. One of those being Manchester City last season, Real Madrid, and on and on and on. And we saw his different style of plays in that 8-game run that we had last season, where we played Leverkusen, Madrid, City, Arsenal, the whole lot, right? To me, he's doing what he has already said that he would do. He did fundamentally change the way that we played in these last 2 games compared to the rest of the season. Now, Aston Villa did play into our hands a little bit. Yes, we forced them. Our high press was forcing them to make mistakes, but Emi Martinez wasn't forced into that pass. You can go back and rewatch it. Cody Gakpo is 20 feet from him. It's just a horrendous pass.
Yeah, in reverse, I can say Van Dijk wasn't forced
100%. 100%. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right? But in the Brentford game, it's not the defense that was costing me. It was the midfield. And the fact that Brentford had all the time in the world to sit there and play 75 long balls in 90 minutes. That's almost 1 long ball per minute. And they only had 288 passes. So let's just say they only had the ball for half an hour. Well, they did at least 2 long balls per minute in that half an hour. Real Madrid played 38. Aston Villa played 45. Thibaut Courtois had 12 of Real Madrid's 38. Yes, we were forcing them. And Real Madrid, we very much changed. I don't agree that we changed too much. for Aston Villa, but we changed significantly for Real Madrid. We played in a low block and we played with a high press. These are his own words, and you see the footage. In build-up, we dropped 6, which is what I've been asking for all season. We built up with a 4-2. McAllister, Szoboszlai, and Gravenberch, and they all rotated. Who was the 2 deep and who was the 1 up top, right? And we played counterattack ball. And Real Madrid were one-dimensional. I said on Will's channel, if they try to play football, they're going to get screwed. They came to Anfield and they tried to play football. They didn't try to beat us. They tried to play the game. I think Brentford, Crystal Palace, Man United, they didn't play us to play football. They played us to beat us, right? And you can see that either on the statistics.
I think Man United played football against us. I'll be honest with you. They had just as many big chances as we did, and that came from them.
Absolutely, but I would also say that United are just less quality. Like they had, I think they had 68 long balls in that 90 minutes, but their quality is much less.
I didn't check the long ball stats. I have the other stats all in front of me for all our losses.
But we also forced that a little bit on Villa. We pressed very well against Villa. I don't think that our possession structure against Villa looked very much different to how it did before. I think Ryan Gravenberch was huge. I mean, the one time Villa decided to actually play a long ball, they commit the cardinal sin and they put it into the middle of the park. Virgil's waiting for them. But also at the same time, you could say that maybe it's the whole second ball. I think the biggest difference that we've seen the last 2 games is just more energy. Like the individuals on the pitch are giving more energy. There is slightly different instructions specifically for Real Madrid, but I expected this for Real Madrid and City.
Bro, where did you get these stats? Accurate long balls, 24.
No. I'm not saying accurate. I'm just saying the amount that they attempted. You would expect that percentage is probably around like a quarter of them are completed, a third of them are complete. Even if you look at Liverpool's, maybe we'll attempt 45.
Around 50 though, because if 40% are accurate and 24 of them, so the inaccurate ones are
which game?
Double. Brentford. I'm on FOTMob right now.
I'll pull it up on SofaScore.
Accurate long balls from Brentford is 39%, 24. So the 61% is how much?
Brentford played 61 long balls.
61, yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Liverpool played 61. Brentford played 64. They were 22 for 64. But regardless.
Yeah, you said
Brentford,
90 or something.
No. I said.
Are you following K-Max stats again?
No, United played 75, I think. But listen, regardless of that, we expected him
now here's the
to
thing.
change drastically for these 2 games.
Let me ask you the question. Villa, when you say slot didn't change much, what do you mean? Because I did you watch the game again? Like I said,
yeah, I went over the stills.
Did you see the Gravenberch McAllister's positioning for that game? I think the donut hole was removed.
In spells, yes. There were differences. I also think that a big reason for that is because Aston Villa are the only team that I have seen in the last 10 games to set up a low block 20 minutes in. They had 9 guys in the box in the 25th minute, and they stayed there. So Szoboszlai, McAllister, and Gravenberch had all that room because the entire team was sitting at the edge of their box. Villa played a low block from minute 1. Other teams have played mid blocks against us. If you vacate the midfield, we're gonna look better. Like Szoboszlai is gonna look like he's bossing. Gravenberch is gonna look like he's bossing because there's no one else around them. And I don't have enough time, but I went through the stills and I showed the people. They sat in a low block from the start. Brentford mid block, Crystal Palace mid block, United mid block, Chelsea mid block. Real Madrid, listen, we played that perfectly. We sat back. We played the low block. That's why we had a little bit of difficulty building out of the press, but it didn't hurt us because, like I've said a million times, we're not a bad defensive team. We're terrible in defensive transition. If you remove the transitions, we don't concede goals. We conceded 1 chance in 90 minutes. Jude Bellingham, only shot that had real malice. 1 in 95 minutes of football. Vinicius
1
Jr.
chance in 180 minutes, actually.
Yeah. Vinicius Jr. got locked up by the right back that I've heard people tell me is League One level, right? Ibrahima Konate is shimmying through a press by himself. People are telling me that he's a bad ball playing defender, right? So all I'm trying to say is you have to take into account how Villa played, how Real Madrid played. But we were so different against Real Madrid that I take that. I give all the props
No,
to
but
Slot,
that's
and
my
I
thing.
already
Like,
have.
when you say you have to take into account how they played, I understand that, but why don't we take into account how we played as well?
I am.
No,
We
forget
played.
Madrid. I'm talking Villa. I'm
Yeah,
talking Villa.
we played very well against Villa. We pressed very well. Right? We took our opportunities. Now Soboslai missed that one-on-one. I still think it's criminal. He should have played in Salah. But regardless, we scored 2 goals. But I have to be honest in saying, well, this is the first time I've seen a team set up in a low block for 80 minutes in a game. I expect these guys to dominate in the midfield. There's no one there. There's no one occupying it. Literally, I think I had one screenshot. I think it was like the 32nd minute, and Soboslai has the ball, and legit all 10 Aston Villa outfield players are at the edge of the 18-yard box, just standing within a 10-yard frame of the edge of the box. So again, City, I expect the same. I expect us to play like we do against Madrid. My mind's not going to change until we get through this international break and we play Nottingham Forest, a team where I'm going to have 70% possession, a team where I'm going to have 600 passes, a team where I have to be the one in control.
Yeah, they're gonna set up in a low block. I agree with you. I think that's going to be like
I think
a
it's going to be a
difficult
mid
test.
block,
But
yeah.
at the same time, away at the Etihad is a difficult test in its own right because you're coming up against the machine in Holland. You're coming
Yeah.
up against Shirky and Foden, who are chance creation machines. You're actually coming up against the more guarded Pep Guardiola. So I don't think. Let's assume, right? Let's say Slot plays the same exact team he played against Madrid. This is my prediction for a Sunday lineup. I think he'll drop Ekitike. I think he'll go with Gakpo and Mo up top, and he'll play Verts left wing. He'll go with the midfield 3, back 4, and keeper, right? So that's my prediction. I think because there was a reason why Slot brought on Gakpo at the end of the game to play striker. That's not something that, with Slot, I think me and you understand the way that he thinks to an extent. He didn't do that just like this. No, he did it for a reason. So I expect Ekitike to be dropped against Man City, and I think he might go Gakpo and Mo up top and inverting Verts from left wing. Now, let's say we do that. And we go away to Man City and we win the game 1-0, 2-0, whatever. Let's say we stop them from scoring and win. Just because it's Man City, I don't think we can go like, yeah, there is nothing to take away from this game. Actually, there is a lot to take away from the game. If we stop them from scoring and we win away at the Etihad, who only fucking Tottenham Hotspur, who always beat them 1-0, then I have to learn something from the game. I get that I'm going to look at Forest, but we said these are 3 difficult games. We won 2 if we win the third as well.
Okay, to me, again, if Slot sets up defensively minded, we are one of the best defensive teams on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
If we stick in, and I mean, if you look at the end of the Real Madrid game, we were attacking with 4 and we were making chances. 6 of our guys just sat back and said, "Yellow, go, do your thing," and we were creating chance after chance after chance, right? We don't need to do anything differently against City. If we stay structured, it's the same game plan, right? City's wingers are everything. As long as Savinho and Doku can't get in behind, you've already sort of, taken away one of their legs in that effort. As long as you stay structured in the middle, you've taken away that, and then you give yourself the best odds. Now, obviously, Erling Haaland can, do Erling Haaland things, but the approach should be the same as City. And City try to play the same football that Arne Slot did against Chelsea, Crystal Palace. Like, that may be an advantage to Slot. If you watch City when they play, they love to drop into that 3-1, the same thing that we sit here and we talk about. The only difference is that the rest of City drops with them. So if Reinders drops, so does the rest of the midfield. Whereas the difference is with Liverpool, when Gravenberch drops, everyone moves the opposite direction, right? Then that opens the wings, blah, 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 blah. To me, it's just about, if he puts the right game plan, I'm not afraid of going to the Etihad. We went there last year and we won 2-0. Like, he can do it. He's proved to me that he can do it. I know that we are defensively solid. It's just, I guess maybe my gripe is, how is it that he could be so malleable for these games against big teams and come out on top versus not being malleable against a Brentford, not being malleable against
That's what I genuinely believe.
No, but
I think he took a lesson from it.
I know that, but the thing is, I'm looking all the way back to last season. I'm looking back to the Real Madrid game last year, where we could very clearly change the way that we played in the midweek to what we played on the weekend. Manchester City, same thing. Leverkusen, same thing. I mean, Luis Diaz was playing as a false 9. I don't think Luis Diaz played as a false 9 for the rest of the season after that, in terms of a full 90 minutes. So, again, City don't exactly scare me because I think that Slot will be malleable for it. It's really more I don't have the confidence when he has to go somewhere and impose himself on the other team, where it's Slot's way. Like against Real Madrid, we were just reacting to Real Madrid football. Like that's just the way it was. Real Madrid were playing the game and we were the reactive ones and we killed them for it. Aston Villa, it was sort of a give and take. We were imposing ourselves, but also we were just reacting to them.
But
Crystal
even that
Palace,
Mo goal, that doesn't happen without very intelligent pressing, as an example, which is
well,
something
listen,
we've
Mo,
criticized Liverpool for having bad.
100%. Mo is in the right place, but at the same time, if you watch that goal, Emi Martinez doesn't even look to his left. Cody Gakpo is 20 feet from him. His defender, I think it's Digne, is backing up, and without looking, Martinez kicks it to where Digne just was. So yes, our pressing did affect it, but also criminal mistake. Same thing with the second goal. You just hoof a
That's a
long
mistake
ball.
Donnarumma could make, though.
No, yes, absolutely.
His positive isn't playing out from the back, Donnarumma.
But the thing is that I'm more scared of Manchester City on the counter than I am of Real Madrid on the counter in Europe, right? That's just what I am. Because I know it's Prem on Prem. It's not La Liga on Prem. Listen to how Real Madrid fans are talking about this game. Like it is global thermonuclear war on the Real Madrid side of things. People questioning the quality of La Liga, people questioning the quality of their competition, people questioning Xabi Alonso and his ability to compete in Europe. Look at Barcelona against Club Brugge. I mean, look at how the rest of La Liga is doing. That's a different conversation. But listen, Foden's firing. Reinders is fantastic. Doku has speed. That will kill me. Savinho has speed. That will kill me. Savinho against Andrew Robertson. Could you imagine him dropping the shoulder and shit? Robertson's not catching him. So yeah, 100%. I don't want to go crazy aggressive press and then just leave room for Reinders to drop in and carry the ball for 40 yards. He can hurt me a hell of a lot worse than Jude was able to hurt me yesterday. And Jude fucking couldn't do anything against us. I don't think it's crazy to say that. Prem on Prem is much different than Prem on La Liga at home Champions League. But I think he's going to change.
I hear you, but the fact that Real Madrid had like Mbappe, Vinicius, Bellingham, Camavinga,
look at what they were trying to do.
Right back. They went actually like they really try. By the way, Carreras is a very offensive thinking fullback, so it's not like
he was overlapping a lot, but we were tight. Konate didn't bite. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but Connor what was his big problem against Grealish? He got too tight. What did he do against Vinny? He just gave him the space. He said, you're going to have to make the move, and I'm going to react to you. And every time he made the move, Bradley reacted properly.
Let me ask you about one thing before you go, because I know you have to go a bit. You said that Salah wasn't good against Real Madrid. I need an explanation.
Okay. 10 minutes does not make up for the whole game. I think Salah in that last 10 minutes was fantastic. From the 80th minute on, he was great. That move that he did on Carreras to just shimmy 3 players and put it into Gakpo. Also, no slate on Gakpo. It is what it is. Courtois like 25 feet tall. He's just an absolute behemoth. And to all the people saying he should have laid it off to Wirtz, you've clearly never watched football because Valverde goes for a challenge. Salah takes a heavy touch. He has to shoot it. It's not the same as United. It's not the same as Frankfurt. I want Salah to shoot that every day of the week. The problem, though, is that in the first half, because Cody wasn't there, we basically switched. You know how like we always go to Cody and then Cody just takes on the man? Well, we just went to Mo. We did the same thing. And all Carreras had to do was stick a foot out and the attack was over, right? And either Mo got dispossessed or he loses the ball. He's got to pass it back. I just think he was very one-dimensional. He was very sluggish. He wasn't good on the ball in that first half. Not up to Mo Salah standards. When I say Mo Salah has a bad game, that's in relativity to who Mo Salah should be. Who he is. He has a high bar. He has a high standard. I expect excellence from him. He had 46 or whatever GA for me in 38 Premier League games. I expect the moon. And I don't even think he got out of, Earth's orbit against Real Madrid. Maybe he did for the end, but I'm not saying the guy was criminally terrible. I'm not saying that he's the worst player I've ever seen. I'm just saying he wasn't Mo that game, except for 10 minutes. For 10 minutes, he was Mo. And he's still...
Well, you saw the stats that I sent you. You saw
yes, I know that, but stats can be deceiving, right? Stats can be
5
deceiving.
Successful dribbles, 9 ground duels won. He
This is the
actually
only-
was pressing and defending in that game too.
He did. Listen, the one thing I'll give him credit for, he dropped very deep, but so did the rest of the team.
Did you
Everyone
see
was
the
back
moment where
behind
he
the
was
ball.
telling Conor Bradley what to do against Vinny? When he was
Yeah,
speaking
it
to
was-
him, he's like, defend, defend, defend.
He was telling everyone to. Everyone was behind the ball. Mo was good in that aspect. I didn't think he was good going forward, but he's a very high bar. Mo
You know,
is.
sometimes, Mike, you shock me. You said you weren't that mad against Mo against Chelsea, but you're mad at him against Madrid. I don't understand.
Because against Chelsea, Mo wasn't my main outlet. Like, if you watch that first half, what Cody Gakpo is every week for us, our attacks are always down the left. Cody Gakpo is the catalyst. We didn't have him there. So we made Mo the catalyst because this is the way that Arnie likes to play. He wants to create with the winger. He wants to start from wide. It's not always his fault, but listen, I'm a very harsh critic. Everyone knows that. And I want the team to win. I want Mo to get 500 GA. I want him to break 200 goals this season, but I need more. I need more out of him. And listen, if he doesn't have the pace anymore, then he needs help. But the only way he can get help is with better structure. Either way, listen, at the end of the game, at the end of the day, he showed up in the last 10 minutes. We could have scored a goal. I wish that the ball that he was going to play into Federico would have made it through, but it was a very good interception by Militao. It is what it is. We're going to see the same thing against City. I very much expect to see the same exact tactics. Sit low, press high, be disciplined in midfield, take our chances on the counter. When City have the ball, just deal with it. Because that's what we did against Madrid. When they had the ball, we just dealt with it. We just waited for them to be done with whatever the fuck they were doing, which was giving Vinny Jr. the ball to get absolutely bitch slapped by Conor Bradley. And also, they didn't even have a right side. How many times did anyone try to drive the right side corner? Not once.
What do you think happens this Sunday?
I think we go there. I think we
They're
set
all
up
probably
defensive.
late for waffle anyway. So
Yeah, I think we set up for defense. I think Florian Wirtz starts on the left. I think Ekitike starts in the middle. I think Salah starts on the right. I think you run back the same midfield, the same back line.
you think he'll
And we're
drop
just-
Gakpo for 2 games in a row?
I think we're just gonna. I mean, listen, Ekitike's hold up play versus Gakpo's hold up play is two different beasts. And unfortunately, I need hold up play. This is a counter-attacking game. So as long as we're defensively structured, we're defensively disciplined, we're tight at the back. We let City just let them pass the ball around. That's fine. I don't care. They'll make a mistake. We hit them on the counter. Hopefully, this game ends like a 1-0. I could see a draw. I don't think a draw is the end of the world. I just don't want us to lose the game.
You just said it. You don't think a draw is the end of the world?
Against Manchester City away, I don't think it's the end of the world, but it's about the performance.
I'm so glad we agree on that.
I have to
Some
be.
people are saying it's a must-win game. Would you go?
I'm expecting a win. Make no mistake. I will predict a win. That's my expectation. But if I draw, if Erling Haaland gets in behind and just does Erling Haaland things, and I score, and this game ends 1-1, am I gonna throw my fucking toys out the pram? No, I'm not. But I could easily see Liverpool winning this game if we set up like that. If we set up like that. But again, in my opinion, the more important stretch is Forest, Leeds, Sunderland, and West.
I'm gonna hold you accountable to something. So Forest, if we beat them and we defend really well, 1-0, 2-0, whatever. What, you slot in again? You
Sorry,
know, I'm
Staffy.
asking that question.
Staffy was texting me. I have to see the style of play change in those 4 games, and then we can
Yeah, but in
rehash
order
that
for us to beat
conversation.
them, we have to change it anyway. So we beat Forest 1-0, whatever, 2-0. Defensively solid. Do you again change your mind again?
I can't answer that. I don't know.
There is a big difference between Mike Das, the panelists, and Mike Das, the content creator now. I feel like because you have like this opinion, to like you've got to stick to your opinion. So you're gonna ride it out basically.
Listen, I'm gonna go out on my shield. But big up, people. I gotta head out.
I'll see you tomorrow, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Peace out, Habibi. Anyway, guys, we gave you a nice little commercial break with Mike Das. You get me? Jenny and Ed, I hope you guys didn't leave the stream. Big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing, please. How do you feel about everything that how do you feel about everything that Mike just said? How do you feel about, like, you know, us moving forward with this team, us moving forward with these players, us moving forward with these tactics? How do you feel about it, honestly? Do you think Mike is cooking, or do you think Mike is waffling? Let me hear your honest takes. Let me hear your honest opinions. How does it feel to listen to all this? Do you feel annoyed? Do you feel irritated? Do you think Mike is making solid? I want to know your opinions, because, you know, this is the opinions of these people, chat. This is the opinion. And Mike is one of them. I think criticism of Slot is fine. I think it's acceptable criticism too. I do agree with Ed in the chat. I do think Verts needs to start left wing. My thing is, like, here's the thing though, Ed. Let's just be honest with each other, chat. We all know Cody Gakpo is essentially Cody Gakpo is essentially the son of Arne Slot. Do we legitimately believe that Cody Gakpo is going to be dropped for the second game running? Do we legit believe that Gakpo is going to be dropped 2 games in a row? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Hey Ed, I'm like you. I think we should run it back. But is Arne gonna drop Gakpo 2 games in a row? Interesting. No, Ed, that's not the point. The point is, from Arne Slot's perspective, I don't see him dropping Gakpo 2 games in a row. I just don't. I think Slot loves Gakpo too much. I think he loves Gakpo way too much to drop him 2 games in a row. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really believe that. I really believe that. Gakpo's his son. Yeah, that's my point. I would be shocked as well if Gakpo doesn't start. I would. I really would. He will drop Gakpo. Yeah, but you guys are saying that based on what? Based on what you want, or based on thinking about Arne Slot? Because based on what I want, I'm also dropping him. No, the issue is Verts wants to play 10. Yeah, but sometimes you're going to have to hold that still. Jamie, I'm going to see you tomorrow, yeah? 11 p.m., inshallah. Think about all the goals Gakpo scored in the big games last season, Madrid, City, etc. Who the hell scored City away? Salah and Soboslai, right? Salah was the set piece goal, and Soboslai was the other goal as well, which was assisted by Mo. That's what I remember. Yeah, Mo and Soboslai scored both. You know, guys, I think we can all agree there is a dream scenario for all Liverpool fans. I'm going to give you a dream scenario. Chat. Florian Wirtz starts on the bench. Florian Wirtz starts on the bench. Florian Wirtz comes on in the 70th minute. Florian Wirtz then proceeds to score the winner at the Etihad, and he proceeds to shush the Manchester City fans. I'm just saying. I would trade a lot for that scenario right there.
Come on! Sevilla! Come on! We're not talking.
I would trade so much to have that scenario, chat. I would legitimately trade so much to have it. Imagine Florian Wirtz 1-0. 1-0 to Liverpool. Wirtz scores the winner, and then he runs to the City fans and does this. Bamba clot. I swear to God. Guys, I feel weird. Why am I so positive? I actually feel weird about this at this point. I'm so positive. I don't understand. Why am I so positive? Why has Husam become like this positive guy? Tyler Jones, trust me, it's scripted. It is scripted. But why am I so positive? I don't understand. How have I become like this positive guy in the Liverpool fan base? I don't understand. How have I become like the positive guy in this fan base? I went from negative Husam, you're such a negative guy, all this. Now I'm the positive guy. I'm sat here interviewing a negative guy, Mike Das, and telling him why he should be positive. Bro, what has happened to YouTube? This is utter woke nonsense. Don Husam is the guy that's being positive, guys. Hey. Thing is, like, I look at our fixtures, I look at our games. SR, I'm gonna ban you. I look at our fixtures, I look at our games, and we draw away at Man City, and then proceed to win the 4 after that. It's gonna be so much fun. Happy clapping, Husam. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's crazy. I'm not even FSG out anymore. Yeah, but here's my thing. There is no reason to call out the owners. We spent 400 million. We spent 400 million. Did you get some nookie? What does nookie mean? Let me Google it. I hope it's not a bad word. Nookie. Sexual. Brother, what is this? Brother. Oh, yeah, look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
Unfortunately, Ed, the answer to that question is no. You get me? She didn't put a ring on it. We're still waiting for her to put a ring on it. You get me? So, yeah. The sticky icky. What's the sticky icky, guys? What is this? Anyway, back to the football before this spirals out of control. Limp Biscuit. I don't know why he's talking about Bukayo Saka, but anyway. So, back to the topic. I've become like this positive guy in the Liverpool fan base. I can't believe I teamed up with James Redmond and Tom Little to cook Callum Sanderson. I actually can't believe it. And you know, I actually look forward to tomorrow's episode, inshallah, on Kopish, because we're actually going to cook Callum Loki when you deep it. We're legitimately gonna cook him. Like, we're actually gonna cook the fuck out of him. Because slot outers are the enemy of Liverpool. That's what James Redmond said. Remember? They are the enemies of Liverpool. If Liverpool beat Manchester City this Sunday, on the Monday show, inshallah, I'm going to abuse Callum Sanderson. I announce it publicly. And you want to know something? Like, I haven't really announced this publicly yet, but I'm just thinking out loud. This is not anything guaranteed or anything, but I'm really thinking of taking like a 4 or 5 day break, probably from next Tuesday, 4 or 5 days, because I just feel like a little bit like mentally drained, and I feel like a little bit physically tired as well from making content. I've done so much in my life, alhamdulillah, like achieve all these things together, achieve the stuff that we've did together as a community. Guys, Husam is almost on 65,000 subscribers. I'm just Husam from Jordan. I'm just another guy. I'm just a regular guy. Legit. I'm just a regular guy. But sometimes days get difficult, man. Sometimes days get difficult, shit gets difficult. It really ain't easy. It really ain't easy. Like, some days are mentally taxing, very mentally taxing. Like some days your head hurts, your body hurts. Just sat here streaming some days for like 7, 8, 9 hours, 10 hours. And it's not easy, man. And it's mentally draining as well, mentally taxing. So much like that happens in the world of YouTube as well. That's why, like, when Lee was doing what he's doing, I had to go and respond because, I don't like my character being questioned. Like everyone makes mistakes, everyone does stuff. No one knows who anyone is in the chat as soon as the stream ends. But like, you're not gonna say that the stuff that you say without me having a response. And I went there and I responded to him. And big up the people because they always backed me. But at the end of the day, sometimes I just feel tired, man. Like it's just, you get me? Like sometimes you just want to take some days off, and I'm thinking about it, but I haven't yet confirmed it yet. Might need to take like a 4 or 5 day break just to kind of like miss streaming again, because it's just been so much. That's why I set up a solo stream today. I could have easily got on a panel for tonight, but I wanted to set up a solo stream just so we can have interactions with the chat again and, just have fun with the people, just have fun with the audience, have this conversation. I know I got Mike Das in here, but, he was in the chat and I had to send him the link. But other than that, like, it's just content. Being a content creator, every now and then you need a nice little recharge, bro. It's just you need a recharge. That's the thing. That's the thing. And yeah. Like I was thinking about this even like this Saturday. I was thinking of just skipping Spurs Man United and doing Arsenal Sunderland as well. That's one of the things that I was thinking about. I was like, instead of me doing Man United versus Spurs, I can just air that game and do Arsenal Sunderland. You know what's funny? حبيبي, I'm Jordanian. هاي العالم هون. You don't know what's funny? Like, I watched today I'm scrolling through YouTube shorts. And I watched one of these, like these brain surgeons, they were speaking, and he's like, these are things that can affect 5 things that affect your health negatively. And he mentioned 5 things, and 4 of them were in me: stress, lack of sleep, mental, blah, 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 something else he said, I forgot. But it's like, he mentioned 4 or 5 things, and they all existed, bro. Like, it's just, I think it's good to recharge sometimes. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I'll see. I haven't yet decided. Maybe I can just take it easy during international break and just do like 1 or 2 streams a day. Nothing crazy. Like just do like maybe 1 hour and a half per day, and the rest of the day just hang out and just chill out. The problem is the algorithm is very unforgiving, guys. Like this is you're stuck between a rock and a hard place, as you guys say. The algorithms is very unforgiving. You can't just leave streaming. Like, I think there's a cutoff period. I think if you leave streaming for like 5, 6, 7 days, cool. You leave it for 2 weeks, all of a sudden, you start to lose people. You leave it for 3 weeks, you lose more people. You leave it for a month, all of a sudden, like, oh yeah, remember that Don Husam guy? You leave it for 2 months. Suddenly, you're just news in the past. This is just the reality. And I lived through so much in content creation. I can name you names of content creators that I started with 4 years ago that legitimately gave up and no longer do content. And they had more subs when I first met them and everything. Like, they had more subs, they had more people watching, etc. Like, yeah, that's the thing. And now it's like, it feels like, I'll always be thankful for this opportunity. The opportunity of having the possibility to speak about football for a living. I think this is something that I will forever all the people. 280 people in the chat, basically just listening to me waffle, even during when the Big Six is live. So that means a lot to me, because I'm just sat here by myself. There is no fight or entertainment or blah, blah, blah. And we're just having a conversation. But like, me speaking about football for a living is such a blessing, because I met so many incredible people, so many people who support me as well, unbelievably. Like, we've got so many of them in the chat as well, like Tyler, Jenny, SR, Josh, all the mods, all the people that have been here for a long time. Like, these guys have been here with me on the journey for the longest, like some of them a year and a half, 2 years, 3 years. Tyler Jones met me 4 years ago when I first started YouTube, and he's still here, and he's still here 4 years later, through all the phases, through the recording, through the phone, to recording, to the from the jail cell, to the laptop, to the studio, like through all the journey. And you know, I'm starting to get recognition now from certain aspects of life. Like, I'm sure you guys saw last week on a Thursday, I was supposed to do Crisis Meeting 2.0. Who remembers Crisis Meeting 2.0? Remember how the show suddenly got cancelled 2 minutes before? Let me tell you the crazy story behind that stream getting cancelled. I was supposed to go on the Big Six, guys. Don Husam. I was supposed to go on the Big Six, guys. Matisse messages me. He's like, yo, be ready. I think Doyle had like some Wi-Fi issues or something. I think his Wi-Fi was like bugging out or something. Matisse messages me. He's like, yo, I might get you on for the second hour. Be ready. I messaged Jerry, Fozzie, and Mike. I go like, yo, guys, this is a massive opportunity. I dreamed to be on the Big Six one day, and I wanted to go on that platform. So it's like, yo, guys, big up, but I'm going to have to cancel the stream. And then Matisse messaged me. He's like, Turkish said the Liverpool segment is over anyway, so there's no need. I'm like, oh, I missed on my own stream and I missed on the Big Six. I'm like, Turkish, I'm going to hate watch Turkey from now on. But that's a little bit of inside the life, you know. Went on the United stand. Alhamdulillah. You know, I still remember driving to work before I started YouTube, listening to the United stand as I'm driving to my job, listening to the Big Six as I'm driving to my job. Bro, I had so much fun, man. I had so much fun. Like, all these people that I watched Lewis versus Troops before Baku. Who remembers that era of YouTube? I watched it. I watched it, bro. And now I've got Lewis's number. He does a weekly show on my channel. I went on Troops' channel on a weekly podcast. Like, Troops got my number. It's mad. It's actually crazy. Like, alhamdulillah, I've achieved so much from nothing. But if I ever get to the level where I legitimately don't enjoy it anymore, and I legitimately want to, like, I just feel mentally taxed to the level where it's affecting my health, I might just quit one day, you guys. And I know this is something that, like, it's a plot twist after listening to the Big Six thing and the United Stand. Listen, you guys know me. I'm very ambitious. I'm very driven. I always want to, you know, I always want to achieve things in life. Like, there's still so much I didn't do. I still don't have an Anfield vlog, you know? Maybe, like, I don't know, go on the Anfield rap or something. Maybe meet Alex from Cop TV. Maybe do a show on DR Sports. I don't know. So many things that I still want to achieve in life. But, you know, I would say, as things stand, almost on 65K, just Husam from Jordan, started with an Android phone on a stack of books, to this level now, alhamdulillah. Bro, like, it's been an incredible journey. It's been an incredible journey. If I ever get to the level where I feel like I am just mentally tired and I cannot do it anymore, I will legitimately just go like, guys, thank you guys so much, but I'm out. Like, I would legitimately just say that, like, you know, I'll probably just quit YouTube altogether. Because for me, this goes back to, like, the reason why I first started doing this. is because I want to have fun. I want to speak about football. I want to have those conversations. I want to enjoy it. And alhamdulillah, I've been able to make it my job. And you want to know something? Big up to Jenny, because I trust her with so many like secrets and stuff. She's the only one that knows like one deep thing about me that no one knows. But I'm in a position right now where I low-key have to do it. I legitimately can't quit. Like I'm in this like little circle of things that like I've got to do this now. I just can't quit. I just can't quit because it's just I don't want to say the reason. The thing is, if you guys knew the reason, you would probably go like, wow, Husam, like amazing, blah blah blah. But I don't want to get like people's sympathy or anything. So that's why I don't want to do this. That's why like I get irritated when people do the whole real thing and you're not real and you're this and you're that. You don't know me, bro. You don't know what's happening in my real life. Like I end the stream, it's 3:30 a.m. UK time. I end the stream. No one knows. No one knows anything about my life. No one knows like what's going on. None of that shit. There's so much that the people don't know. And if I provide you guys the reason, you go, whew, like it's just, yeah. I just can't quit right now. I legitimately can't quit. That's the thing, and this is just life. This is just life. And I'm proud of all the work we did together as a community and the stuff that we did. Like, I always look back at the way that we behaved as a community during Jota's passing. And I legitimately believe that as a community, we came together in such a special way that nothing could change it ever. Like, that's something that truly shows you, like, who we are, what our minerals are as a community. When we came together after Jota's passing and we helped through the donations of that stream, single mothers in my city and people who followed me on Snap, I showed them like the houses and stuff. Like people, that's why I always laugh when people like go like, oh my God, come to the ghetto and it's like perfectly good houses and stuff. Like, Habibi, ghetto over here, like the wall has holes in it. Like you guys know nothing. Like you don't know real ghetto. Like you get me. Come to Jordanian ghetto, Habibi, and I will show you ghetto. You get me? Like the wall, like this is the wall, and like above your head, the wall probably has like 9 holes in it. And if it rains, like they're screwed basically. Like it's just a horrendous thing. You get me? Like it's just so much shit. The door doesn't open. The door is not closed. They don't have access to like, main basic things in life. Like you give them a bit of money and they're like very happy because you help the family out. These are the things. And we came together as a community and we did so incredibly well. And that's something that I'll be proud of forever. And the people who follow me on Snap will know we lived through that moments together when we helped like all the single mothers out there. And by the way, I've never been the type of guy to ever want to get like credit from people or anything. But it's funny how when people first walked into that stream, their immediate message was, why is this stream monetized? And sometimes I sit back and I think, do some people legitimately think that low of me, where they think I'm going to make money from someone dying? Guys, I'm Jordanian. You think I couldn't have made money from the Palestine cause? Very simple question. You think I couldn't have made money from the Palestine cause? You really think I couldn't have made money from that? Let's be objective about this. You think I couldn't have? I of course could have. I'm closer to the situation than any of you right now. It's my neighboring country. Could have done so much. You get me? That's the thing. Like, this is the position that we've been put in. And people thought of me that day. Big up to everyone like who walked in, and as soon as they walked in, I started the stream. I started speaking. It was a very emotional stream for me as well, because this is someone I watched like day in, day out, and I've just got to speak about him dying. Like, I've never been in this position before. I've never had to address a community and a group of people publicly after someone dying. Like, it's not easy for anyone to do. It was the most difficult thing ever. I do the stream, and immediately the first 3 comments like, why is this monetized? Why is this monetized? Why is this monetized? Are you a fucking idiot? You really think I'm going to monetize a Liverpool player dying? Are you dumb? And then we did the whole charitable cause and stuff, and You know, so many people, big up to Suraida, who was actually sending me like certain online solutions and stuff you can do to help. That's the thing, like, you really don't know streamers off stream. You know, maybe one day, if I ever quit YouTube, I can't right now, but if I ever quit YouTube, I'll do like a sit down tell all like special where I sit here and just tell you the truth. Because so much you guys don't know nothing. I promise you. You guys, there's so much that you guys don't know. Some people sit here and go like, this guy is real, this guy is fake. How do you know? I speak to them off stream. I see what happens as soon as you click end stream. I know. I know what it's like when you click end stream. Like many people in the chat probably listening to this go right now, oh, I bet Terry is a see you next Tuesday. Actually, Terry has probably been the most honest one with me from the beginning. He puts the football terrace first. He's paid me. He's the first content creator to pay me. He's helped me. I went to him with the redirect thing and he accepted it. And now we help each other out. And it's been a blessing working with Terry. Another one that I always say, the realest content creator I've worked with on this platform is Carefree Lewis G. I don't give a fuck what, like, big up to everyone else. Big up to everyone who considers themselves real. I am not saying that you're not. I'm saying to me, my personal experiences, Carefree Lewis G is the realest person I've worked with on this whole platform. If I go back tomorrow to Twitter and I go like, guys, I'm back, the first person to retweet Husam is back on Twitter will be Carefree Lewis. If I needed something at any moment in time, Lewis is there. Lewis is just, he's real as fuck. He's the realest person. That's why if Lewis ever need me for anything, I'm here. Yo, Husam, which time will you want to do a preview? Bro, I'm there. I'm there like this. That's Carefree Lewis, bro. That's a guy, like that's a ride or die, man. That's a ride or die right there. Carefree Lewis is the type of guy that you just ride or die with. You could tell he's real as fuck. Like he ain't like some fake fuck. Meanwhile, you guys probably watch some people and go like, oh my God, that guy is so real. Oh my God, look at him. He's so real. Look at him. He's so this, he's so that. Click end stream. Real Maya. You know what? With a sand on it. With a sand on it. For me, Lewis is by far, I've probably been saying this for like 4 years now. Legitimately, the realest one is Lewis. And I haven't changed my mind to the second. The realest person I've ever interacted with doing content. The realest one. Mo, I have special love for. Because Mo's like my partner in crime. You know, we started MHF together. The funny part is Mo, at the beginning, me and him didn't like each other at the beginning. He thought I was arrogant. I disliked him. But then we met each other. We started Ahwa together, and it's been a mad journey since. You know, the Battle of the North, when I was on Matisse's channel, the Back Again podcast, doing streams with Matisse on his Twitch channel. Many people don't remember this, you know. And I hope if I ever like quit this platform, at least people will remember me. You want to know something? Husam was always genuine. Because at the end of the day, the numbers mean nothing if it's not about this right here. The heart is what people will remember. Alhamdulillah, I've done my best to help as many people as possible. I've done my best to bring through as many content creators as possible, to try to help people get a platform, to try to help people build their channels, because I know how difficult it was. I started in an era where there was no redirects. I used to come home from work from 6 p.m. my time until 2 a.m. I was live on YouTube on every single channel like a YouTube prostitute. People think that this whole, like, you know, building community thing, bro, like this is not an easy thing to do. You can't just build a community. You can't go like, yalla community, let's build together. La habibi. You have to you have to be able to reach a certain stage to build a community, because you see, even the 230 people listening right now, some people go like 230 ain't that much. Let's go fill up classrooms. How many classrooms is 230 people? How many? Let's think put 30 people in each classroom. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much? Almost 10 classrooms full of people just listening to you talk about content. I ain't even speaking nothing football related. 8, 9 classrooms full of people choosing to stay on this video and listen to me speak about nothing football related. That for me is a badge of honor. And I've always tried my best to be genuine. I've always tried my best to be honest and as straightforward as possible. And there are people I fell out with. There's people I don't work with, blah, blah, blah. But to be honest with you guys, ever since the Grizz thing, I've made a decision in life to just leave off YouTube drama. I really haven't been involved in any drama. I could easily sit up here and call out people. I could easily sit up here and do the whole, let me show you what this guy said. Oh, that guy, someone came back to me and said that this guy said that about you. Yani, all this is easy. All this is easy. You guys love drama anyway. We have created a toxic community together. You get me? You're a bunch of dramatic, toxic frauds. You get me? If I start speaking to you about the shit that happens off screen, bro, I'll be here until tomorrow. But I don't want to do that. Because we built our community. Yes, it's a toxic community. And we admit anyone in the chat can get cooked at any given day. Anyone in the chat. Everyone in this chat has been abused. You want to know the best thing? The host has been abused. You guys have abused me multiple times. It's okay. It comes with it. It comes with the territory of being a content creator who created a toxic community. We abuse each other sometimes, but guess what? It's fun. It's fun. How many times have we mocked Jenny's accent? How many times have we mocked SR? How many times have we mocked Vel? How many times have we mocked... Everyone in the chat has been abused at some point in time. They were giving poor Tyler Jones a headache when Liverpool were on a losing streak. They were just like, Tyler, why are you hiding? Yeah, but Tyler never hides. He's been here for 4 years, you fuck. What do you mean he's hid? He was here the first time we were going through shit. We've abused Jack before. We even know the name of Jack's girlfriend. What the fuck is this community? This ain't no regular community. You're not shadow banned, Roach Ruiz. This is another guy that's been here 4 years. Why the fuck do we know that Jack's girlfriend, her name is Olivia, and she's a cook, and she's ginger, and like she's destroyed Jack before, and she put Jack in the doghouse? How do we know that Pastor is from Haiti? You get me? How do we know about Ed's Garden, Cantaloupe Farmer? So much shit. We know everything about everyone. We hang out. You get me? It's just we've had so much fun, man. And I want to continue to make this fun, which is why probably for my own brain cells, I do need to take a break or either just reduce the shit that I do. Like, I'll be honest with you guys, probably next week, Wednesday until Sunday, like, I might just do one stream a day, an hour and a half, maybe run a couple of football bingo streams, quizzes, Q&A, just bullshitting around, fooling around, because it's just, I need a mental break, man. It's been jarring and it's been fucking draining, man. It's getting bullshit every now and then, and just irritates me. It just irritates me. You get me? Like, there's names I can name now easily, people who irritate me, but I just don't want to do that. You get me? I just unsubscribed from a couple of people just for my own mental health. You get me? It's just for my own, just like peace. Unsubscribed from a couple of channels, just stopped listening. You get me? From now I'm just gonna do my thing. Khalas. Just do my thing. That's it. There is nothing more I can do. Maybe I need to go on a Umrah as well. Actually, when was Liverpool-Everton? The weekend of Liverpool-Everton was the last time I actually smoked a cigarette. Let me check the date of that game, yeah? Watch this. Liverpool-Everton. When was Liverpool-Everton? It's currently 7th November. Last time I smoked a cigarette was probably September 19th. Last time I smoked a cigarette was September 19th. I've been off cigarettes for a month and a half with this. Next up, I'm going to do vape with nicotine. Then I'm going to go vape without nicotine. Get the nicotine out my system. And I'll be honest with you guys, vape without nicotine, if you put it on the side and you just go like every now and then, nothing going to happen. You get me? Nothing going to happen. Hey, Sharif, there are multiple things like this. Like this whole thing, it tastes like a cigarette. So I guess that's the thing that thing, but it's just your breath is so much better. You feel so much like you don't go like that's what happens when you smoke cigarettes. It's just yeah. The thing that's fucked me off the most and just irritated me off the most is just the fact that like I haven't been able to go to the gym. I reached a level now where I don't consider myself fat. Like I'm not fat. I'm not thin, but I'm not fat. My body is basically muscles with a belly. That's my body. Think basically, how can I put this to you? Think of a bouncer outside the club. That's my body right now. Like, oh, biceps, back, chest, everything with a belly. That's my body right now. And I've wanted to go to the gym, but I just can't because it's just fucking consistent content. I go to the gym 3-4 days in a row, and then I wake up the day after and it's like, fuck, I've got to stream in half an hour. Then I've got to stream after that. And then I've got to stream after that. But my thing is, I just can't quit right now. Because I'm not in a because I'm in a position where I can't. And the only one that knows the real reason is Jenny. That's it. No one else knows the real reason. Other than that, no one else knows the reason. It's just so much shit that you guys don't know about. And the thing is, because I'm a genuine guy, and Jenny will be the only one that understands this statement, but her understanding the statement alone is enough. Like, because I'm a genuine guy, you guys don't know this thing, but I could easily use it for so much sympathy points that no one knows about. But I'd rather live my life this way. Just be honest, be genuine, be you, enjoy doing content, and then khalas. That's it. If I ever get to the level where it's like mentally draining and tiring and fucked up, I'll probably just end up quitting YouTube. I don't plan on quitting YouTube anytime soon because I still enjoy it. I still have fun doing it. I have fun doing, you get me? I have fun doing I have fun doing A-listers. I like doing the LFC Avengers show. I like doing Red Pill, Blue Pill. I like doing so much shit. You know, so I'm at this moment in time, I would say like I'm enjoying it. You know, I am enjoying doing content, and it's an honor to speak football as a living. It's the dream for so many people. It was my own dream, so I ain't gonna give up on it. But it's just there's so much still for me to accomplish that I would hate it if I quit tomorrow. Because I'm so mentally driven, you know, I might just end up like promoting like, you know, new channel just like Husam TV, where I just go around the world and travel or some shit, become like some travel vlogger. Look at these, you know, look at the community I just met in a kampong in the middle of nowhere in Malaysia, where they showed me this and they showed me that, and I learned about their culture and, you know, upload shorts and shit. You know, one thing about me is I'll forever be a loyal person. I think that's the most important thing. You know, Vel, big up to Vel. Vel is a lazy see you next Tuesday. Vel is the biggest bitch I've met my whole life. Laziest motherfucker known to mankind. Vel is Eden Hazard. His thumbnails, aesthetically pleasing, elite. But you tell him make a thumbnail, Vel, and he'll make it to you fucking 5 years later. Like, hey, Vel, can we make the watch-alongs for tomorrow so I can set up before sleep? Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you, bro. And then he sends it to me like fucking 5 a.m. Bro, I'm asleep. I'm asleep. Why are you sending it to me like that? But here's my thing. Vel did thumbnails for me for free for a whole year. I didn't pay him a dime for a whole year. Free. He just helped me because he wanted to. So even if I get to 500,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers and Vel still wants to make thumbnails for me, wallahi, he's going to be my thumbnails guy. The words, Vel, you're fired, will never come out my mouth unless he says something racist or he goes to like jail or something. Other than that, he's never going to get fired. Vel is like, yes. Hey, now you're talking real old school. Now you're talking real old school. Tabang by the way, Tabang is a fucking, he's trying to be a business owner and he does timestamps after every watch along. Bro, this is shit that we've had so much fun. By the way, speaking of prison, who here remembers the moment where someone from a UK prison was watching me and he commented? Oh my god, who here remembers? And then we googled the prison and turns out it's a maximum security prison as well. Tyler, you were there. Tyler, you were there. Tyler, tell him, Tyler. Who remembers? I need to find that clip. I swear to God, if somehow I got the clip, hey, send it to me, Tyler. Bro, we googled the jail and it's like a maximum security. Yeah, send it in the GC. I'll show it to the community now. I'll show it to the community now. To be honest, Jack, this is probably true, but it doesn't mean that it is the first time in history. I think I've seen rain before. There's been rain before. Caster, no one gives a fuck. Send it, Tyler. I pray that it's the clip that I think it is. Yes!
Omar, brother, okay. Benjamin, you're actually watching. Benjamin, are you actually watching me from prison right now? Are you
Belmarsh prison. I'm gonna literally play the clip for you guys now. Belmarsh prison. Bro. Oh, the file's too big, man. Wait. It's a prison in London, England. I swear to God, yeah? Watch, I'm gonna play the clip now. I'm gonna play the clip for you guys now. By the way, fuck you, Ed. You made me search that word without using incognito tab. You're such a fraud. Yeah, bro, I'm being watched in prison cells. Bro. Maximum security prison. So guys just got like he got some signal on his phone and he's like, let me watch Don Husam. That's fucking mental. Wallahi, it's mad. Let me add the clip, yeah. By the way, this shows you the journey because this was recorded from the phone. Top 6 most dangerous prisons in the UK. Yeah, I was really fat back then as well. I'm gonna play the clip for you guys now. Compare my face to my face back then. Damn, I was fat as fuck.
Liverpool against Arsenal. Arsenal are a good, solid defensive side.
It's uploading now. I'm literally gonna play it now for you guys. You'll see the memory right there. I'm getting watched from prison, bro. Yeah, watch this.
Brother Omar, brother Ake. Benjamin, you're actually watching. Benjamin, are you actually watching me from prison right now? Are you actually watching me from prison or are you just taking the piss, my guy? I've somehow managed to get online live from Belmarsh prison. Can we get a shout out? Brother Omar, brother Ake. Big up to you, brother Omar. Big up to you, brother Ake. Man's getting watched from prison here.
That's crazy, bro. Imagine. You see, and to be honest with you, thank God Tyler came through with the clip. That shows you guys that I don't waffle. Like when I said that story, it's a legitimate story. Someone said I've managed to get a line from Belmarsh prison. Shout out to brother Omar, brother Ake. Hey, big up brother Omar, brother Ake. Oh God, man. What is YouTube? What is actually YouTube? Like, what is this universe, bro? It's just there is nothing like this application. There is legitimately nothing like this application. How the fuck is someone from a maximum security jail decide to watch me, bro? Free Omar, man. Unless he's done a heinous crime, then he deserves to serve the time. You get me? It's just, let's run it back one more time, just for memory's sake.
Brother Omar, brother Ake. Benjamin, you're actually watching. Benjamin, are you actually watching me from prison right now? Are you actually watching me from prison or are you just taking the piss, my guy? I've somehow managed to get online live from Belmarsh prison. Can we get a shout out? Brother Omar, brother Ake. Big up to you, brother Omar. Big up to you, brother Ake. Man's getting watched from prison here.
This was from the days where I was just recording on a stack of books. That's why you see this whole thing like having a camera. You get me, microphone, this thing. Who remembers when Vel made it like and subscribe? Fucking loser. Legitimate biggest loser in the universe, Vel. Like, share, and subscribe. Remember the what Vel made? That's a Luis Garcia signed shirt right there. That's the Liverpool mug Nidal got me. That is from... Can anyone guess which app I bought this from? The one next to the mug. Let me show you guys the other stuff. Let me show you guys the other stuff. Wait. 7-0 mug. 6-time Champions League winning mug. The 6 cities mug. And the other side, like this. The Don Husam mug right there. This, let me turn on the other side. This, Nidal got me as well. Champions League, I bought it. This is a hat my dad bought me. My medals, my trophies. Teemu. Correct! Bing, bing, bing. I bought this from Teemu. I don't know how much it cost, though. I forgot how much it cost, Loki. That probably costs like £2. I'm going to be honest with you. Shall I get up and go get it? Wait, let me show it to you guys. Uno momento, por favor. You know, big up Teemu, man. The coordinates of Anfield. That's it. Inshallah, one day, wallahi. I think this costs like £2. I don't even know how much this probably costs like £2. It's actually low-key a good map too. Looks great. It's my Luis Garcia signed shirt right there. What the hell is inside the mug? 1 second. The corners are peeling. It costs £2 from Teemu. Caster, you fucking bum. You pay 20 Canadian dollars for a kebab meal. Why is there a light bulb inside the mug? Why is there a light bulb inside the mug? It's the fucking light bulb, guys. You work together, the light bulb, it light up. When you work together, the light bulb, it light up. It's the fucking light bulb, guys. Hey, so many memories. Because you commented the corners are peeling. I just admitted publicly I bought it from Teemu. Breaking news. Something Husam bought from Teemu is peeling. Ooh, you got me there. Hey, yo, Tyler, I didn't even notice. Wagwan, my youth. Dubs in the chat for my guy, Tyler. He just sends in a massive super chat. Everyone, please spam. Plus, I just said plus. Everyone, plus spam dubs in the chat for my guy, Tyler. Just casually dropping in the 200 piece. Appreciate you, blood. He says, chin up, mate. Alhamdulillah, man. Listen, sometimes you get me. Just thinking out loud. You get me? When your streams don't work too like they used to before. When you're na 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 na. Because darling, I will be hating you. I low-key need some new decoration as well. You guys reckon if I went to Teemu right now, I could order something in front of you guys? Let's go to Teemu together. If I search, you want to know the biggest problem? If I search Liverpool, I'll probably find like Liverpool, like I'll probably find like Liverpool City more than anything else. Ooh. One piece Liverpool blanket. Yo, low-key, this blanket not bad, you know? Nice little blanket. Liverpool training kit. You see, this I disagree with. You can't buy Liverpool flip-flops. Because if you want to step on a crest, you have to step on the Man United crest. Liverpool school bag. You see, this how you know Teemu got no idea about real Scousers. Watch this, yeah. Maybe Scousers would never have the Union Jack on a flag because it's Scouse not well. To be fair, they might have seen Tom Little support England. 40 ounces Liverpool coffee mug. Ooh, that's cold. Liverpool wall clock. Oh my days. This actually looks cold, you know. I don't get this clock. This is Anfield. Anfield Road, Liverpool. You want to know something? I'm actually going to order all this. Now we know where Mike Das got his hat. How much this cost? 4 dinars. That's £5. Every time they're modeling like something, they have to make like the biggest fuck boy and then put it on the picture. Look at this. But why? Why is the guy muscular? You could just tell whoever took the picture is like some fuck boy. Ooh, Liverpool crest, glass phone cover. Wallahi, this looks amazing. Hey, yo, Jack. I might actually go to Teemu, get me 4 or 5 things, you know. Oh, the pillow cover. 2025 champions. This video is sponsored by Teemu. I'm just joking. Big up to my guy Pat, who says big up from the United States. Husam. Big up to you, my guy Pat. I appreciate you. I want to say something, Pat. Do you think that drinking matcha oat milk is okay? I want to ask you something as you're the American representative in this chat. Do you think it's okay for you to drink matcha with oat milk? Just asking for a friend because they asked me if it's normal or not. So I just kind of wanted to ask you your opinion. Is it okay to drink matcha with oat milk? It's okay? I'm just checking. I've never had matcha. Okay, let me ask you a question, Jack. Let me ask you a question. Are you lactose intolerant? Hold that, Jenny. Loser. You loser. Oh my God, just take the L. Like legit, just take the L. Are you lactose intolerant, Jack? Who else is lactose intolerant in the whole chat? Okay, let me ask anyone lactose intolerant in the chat. So if you're lactose intolerant and you drink milk, what happens? Do you start like farting like crazy or something? Like what actually happens? That's the thing I want to ask you guys. So if someone has lactose intolerance but he drinks milk, does he just start farting like crazy or what exactly happens? Explosive diarrhea. Don't die over some milk. That's what Castor did and he failed. Don't die over some milk, bro. Milk is good in some forms, but not the form we're talking about right now. You'll be on the toilet all day. So if you have a really bad cheat meal and you're lactose intolerant, you just drink 1 glass of milk and all of a sudden all the meal just leaves your body. Oh, here come the yoga instructor. Here we go. Here we go. Never saw a YouTuber told me to reach out to him for advice. You're the first one. Big up to you, even though now you keep ignoring me on snaps, you fraud. Yach, you know how many snaps I get? Yach, you know how many snaps? I don't even know how many fucking friends I have. How many scrolls do you think I need to get from the list of the top friend to the bottom friend? Yeah, where can I go to my friend list? Wallah, I'm gonna do it now. How many scrolls? Let's do this. Yeah, friends. Where can I look at the list of friends? Public profile settings. Friends. Guys, where the hell I can find friend list? How do I not even know the own app I use? Oh, here you go. Friends list. Okay. Here, I'm going to start letter A. Okay. From letter A, how many scrolls do you think I need to stop at the bottom? I'm not even going to lie. I'm going to do one scroll each. I'm going to count. Take a guess, chat. Let's see who actually guesses right. How many scrolls do you think I need from top to bottom? I actually do know red line of Teranga. Pay up. Irritable bowel syndrome. Hold that. Pussy. Now, let's get your guesses in. Yalla. I'm going to start scrolling now. Okay. We got 19, 8, 20, 5. Let's try. Okay. I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Wallahi, I didn't Google it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. When is it going to end, Robbie? 15. 15 scrolls. 15 scrolls. But I did give you advice when you reached out and you ignored it. Milkman. Hold that. Anyway. Big up to all of you guys. Yeah, exactly. 15 scrolls to get from top to bottom, mate. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Anyway, guys, we're going to redirect you over to Staffy TV. He's live on American Waffle. Go tell him Husam Raid in the chat. I'm going to be in his chat as well, so please just tell him Husam Raid. Like, legit. And I'm see you guys back tomorrow, inshallah, for the Liverpool panel show at 11. Love Tyler, man. Love to all of you guys. This was a fun show towards the end. It started off a little bit depressing when I started giving the monologue, but then we went through the good memories as well. Love you all, and I'm see you guys later.